Wanna see something cool? Wanna see something cool? Cool?
DjayLSD.
Wanna see something cool? Something cool? If my dumb ass can go from a beaten, bloody, and broken convict to being behind some of the best bars in a shorts game, battling bucks and bimbos and marketing bots for bits of your brain in a cancerous cancel cultural chasm of political divide and uncivil discourse, just imagine what you could do if you got your ass in gear and decided to do better. I'm pissing into the wind and trying to teach science and engineering in a media totally devoid of critical thinking, in a time of celebrated stupidity and chosen ignorance, of crisis conspiracy and news that's intellectual flatulence. Don't you see? Take a moment and realize this ain't no screen. It's a soapbox where we can share all of our dreams. And there's room enough in this stage for you to play and take part in doing your part to take apart the status quo. Teach those in the know it's time to get and it's time to quit sucking the government tit. Because you're sick of their shit and they can get got, and I can remember the gunpowder plot. But I did my prime time for crimes real and imagined. I fought City Hall and got handed my ass, and I've gotten my orange crush from CO barbarians and eaten the nachos from excellent Mexicans. Money buys power and my vote don't count, but I run the power plant and we figured out that those titans need industry and we got the wrenches and we're the ones down here in the trenches. And if money buys power and my vote don't count, but I run the power plant and we figured out that those titans need industry and we got the wrenches and we're the ones down here in the trenches. And if I've been handcuffed to the wall in the halls of justice and it was just us packed onto the BOP tour bus. Now the man will tell you I'm reformed and everything's just fine, but a felony record is with you forever, and when you sign the line on your job application to improve your station, they never have the time to call you or see you as anything other than 33550-509. They told me that I had to go learn my lesson, but a year of the track rack and back and the chess on the yard and the guards and the breaking of me and to finally be almost totally free, or at least I'm as free as they'll all let me be. And the only thing after all of that torment is to realize that all I want out of the government is money buys power and my vote don't count, but I run the power plant and we figured out that those titans need industry and we got the wrenches and we're the ones down here in the trenches. And if I can kiss money buys power and my vote don't count, but I run the power plant and we figured out that those titans need industry and we got the wrench. Attention spans are only as long as the screen in your palm that you're watching this on, and I'm trying and dying to pull us all up one IQ point at a time because I believe that you're better than you think you are. You're not stupid, you're bored with being overwhelmed, and if I can get you to just take a moment and think, to get curious, to stop and stare and be aware at the magic and miracles that make up your world, then maybe, just maybe, we have a chance. We have a chance to quit bitching and whining, to pick up the tools and get fixing, refining the process and policies, and stop the dividing and get back to basics and working in harmony. We have unlimited data but not enough spoons to handle recalcitrant malcontents running boardrooms. Power and my out, but I run the power plant and we those titans need industry and we got the wrenches, the ones down here in the trenches. And if I can kick your bored brain into gear, your curiosity can crush all of it can last for years, and then you're on a path to molding your own mind into a powerful toolbox, or maybe you find it a wonder in science and learning new skills. Maybe you don't need that wide diet of pills. The real new engines of creation and peace, of progress and industry are the same thing that teachers like me have been preaching for years. The salty, snarky, spicy, sparkly bits between your ears. Because asking smart questions is never a sin, and demanding evidence is where we begin to put pieces together to understand whether the things that we're told are the truth or they ought to be tossed in a recycling chute. In favor of logic and reason and critical thinking, and I know it's reason, but maybe, just maybe, it's time to set fire to traditions and habits and outdated ideas that worked in their time, but their time's past its prime, and it's prime time for us to get off of that bus and off of our ass and get your ass back into class. Because education is the real class warfare, and brains always beats bullets. Stop being the cannon fodder of corporations and learn new skills to rise above your station. Because you have it within you to make the world better and give voices to choices that withstand the cheddar of lobbyists and sycophants ass-kissing the elegant. I spit filthy language upon the great unwashed because these are my people, and I've eaten the cost of being unacceptable to the ivory towers and sacred academia sitting on the thorns of their laurels. Not by the hair of their chinny chin chin are they ever gonna let my ass in an accredited, vetted, and tenured position, but I got the cameras, brains, and ambition. And as long as you're willing to lend me your ears for a minute a day, then I'll plant my ass here. There's no grading, no credit, we all get our turn, because some of us just want to watch the world learn. And that's pretty cool. it's money buys power and my vote don't count, but I run the power plant. And we figured out that those titans need industry and we got the wrenches and we're the ones down here in the trenches. And if money buys power and my vote don't count, but I run the power plant. And we figured out that those titans need industry and we got the wrenches and we're the ones down here in the trenches. And if I can kick the trenches, and if I can kick, curiosity can crush all of curiosity can crush all of it can last for years and then it can last for years and then your mind into a powerful tool about mind into a powerful tool about in science and learning new skills. Maybe you don't need that wide diet of pills. Visions of creation and peace, of progress and industry, teacher and pre-years, this snark, bids in your ears. Because asking smart questions is never a sin, and demanding evidence is where we begin to put pieces together to understand whether the things that we're told are the truth or they ought to be tossed in a recycling chute. If they want to see something cool,